Today I'm going to put cinematic mode on the iPhone 13 Pro Max to the ultimate test and see if I can shoot a professional looking commercial. So let's do it. So basically, I'm gonna be shooting a commercial about chocolate milk. It's this stuff right here. It's called Slate. And no, this is not sponsored, but Allie and I have been drinking these and they're actually pretty good. They're only 110 calories and 20 grams of protein. You gotta get that protein in, bro. I do have a full shot list planned and I've done some preliminary camera tests with the iPhone here in my kitchen where I'm shooting it. And I'm gonna bring you guys along for the ride and walk you through each one of the shots that I'm getting, as well as some of my thought process and why I'm getting the shots. So with all that said, let's get to shooting. So the first shot is Allie just opening up the fridge to reach in and grab the slate. And I've got these Nanlite tube lights here. I'm sticking both of them in the fridge and just like blasting light out from the fridge. Also though, I've got this fog machine here. That's a lot of fog. Basically, when she opens the fridge, I want it to just be like a bunch of fog and light and then just reaching in. Also, as I'm shooting this, I'm locking my exposure at like -1.3 in cinematic mode, and I've got my aperture set to around f8. So for shot number 2, it's Allie reaching in the fridge to grab the slate out of it. And I'm setting my phone inside the fridge and there's still a bunch of fog in there, so there's some continuity from the first shot. My phone is tucked way back in the fridge, so obviously I can't see it. So I'm able to still use my Apple Watch to see what's being filmed. With cinematic mode, you can go in after the fact and set focus. So I don't actually have to worry about locking focus on anything because you can do it all in post, which is not something you can do on a DSLR. So these next couple of shots is one where Allie's setting the slate on the counter and then she's reaching here into this cabinet to grab a glass. So the counter shot's pretty simple. It's just me copying the motion of her setting the slate onto the counter. And then this one here, I'm doing the same kind of thing as the fridge shot where she's reaching for the slate and the phone's in the fridge, except I put my phone in the cabinet, and the same thing where I'm able to see with my Apple Watch the shot that I'm getting, and then I can set the focus after the fact. I literally just have this tube light here and it's set on this like decorative, babe, what is this even called? It's like a decorative wooden vase thing and it fits like perfectly in here like this. I'm setting it right here and then it's just getting the shot with some of the other glasses lined up and it's framing her quite well. These next couple of shots are Allie setting the glass onto the counter, and then it's gonna actually swipe transition to her opening up the slate. From there, she's gonna be pouring it into the glass. I'm gonna actually set the glass onto my iPhone camera like this and get that like interesting perspective of like looking up and the chocolate milk's pouring in. So these next few shots are getting a different angle of Allie pouring the slate into the glass. And as the glass is filling up, I really want to lean into like the upward motion. So I'm actually doing some like swipe up transitions. So it's going from the glass filling up to her actually grabbing the glass and then actually drinking the milk. So this last shot is the hero final shot, and I want to use the same kind of swipe up transition into a push forward right onto the slate can. And basically the way I'm getting this shot is I'm putting my arms on a towel on the counter here so I can just smoothly actually zoom out from the can and then swipe down. And then from there I'm gonna reverse the footage so it swipes up and then it pushes in towards the slate can for a nice final shot. It's been about a week since I shot all the footage and I've been editing it down, and I'm actually really stoked with the results. But this week has also been particularly busy because Allie and I actually launched a podcast. It's called Happily Stuck Forever and Always. This podcast really shows the more real side to us, and also most of our online presence is just a very curated kind of thing. So we want to show that more real side to who we are and just bring you along for fun conversations. If you want to click the link in the description, you can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, as well as Amazon Music. You can also watch us on YouTube, so definitely check us out. So after lots of editing, color grading, sound design, writing the music, I'm finally done with the Slate commercial, so check this out. I think one of the biggest drawbacks for me in shooting in cinematic mode is that I don't have a 60 or 120 frames per second option, especially when Allie was like pouring the slate into the glass. Having some of those slow-mo shots there would have been really nice, but as we know, the iPhone 13 Pro Max does not offer any slow-mo options with the cinematic mode, but maybe it will on future iPhones. One can definitely hope. I think the great thing about shooting in cinematic mode is I was able to go back in after I got all my footage and set focus where I wanted to, as well as change the aperture to make sure that the subject was in focus where it needed to be and there wasn't a ton of blurring around the edges. If you miss focus on your mirrorless camera or your DSLR, you miss focus. There's nothing you can do after the fact. Also, all of this footage was color graded with my light and shadows deep preset, and if you're interested in getting cinematic colors on your cinematic mode footage, definitely check the link in the description and get those presets. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a lot of fun to make. Please don't forget to hit that like button as well as subscribe to the channel. I've got lots of more. Wow, lots of more. Please don't forget to hit that like button as well as subscribe to the channel. If you need good music for your videos, definitely check out moodsounddesign.com. All of the music in every one of my videos is from moodsounddesign.com. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace. Wow, that was lame humbug. Oh, of course it's not working now. Wow.